Harlem, and honestly, I first watched it like a year ago, and I wasn't really feeling it too much. I actually thought it was kind of slow, but I'm here to say that if you haven't watched it yet, or if you have and you stop, give it another chance, because I think after like the third episode, it definitely picks up. That third season, I think, was the best season, and honestly, I'm so sad that that was the last season because I feel like I needed one more season. Camille kind of reminds me of Carrie. I feel like Camille is all over the place, but you know what? I still like her. She had a lot of character development. I know in the show, she wasn't in her early 20s, but she reminds me of me in my early 20s, making a lot of mistakes and just like learning in my journey. When it comes to Ty, justice for her ex-husband, I feel like she was wrong. I feel like Ty is toxic. I don't understand how she was married to him and then just vanished for 10 years. 10 years. And then when he comes back into her life, she's like, oh, you're not gonna get my money. First of all, he didn't even want the money. That's the crazy part. He didn't even want the money. The second part was, but if he did want some money, I mean, that's the least you could have did. Because you literally abandoned him for 10 years. No postcard, no letter in the mail, no email, nothing. You just upped and left. The man couldn't even get divorced from you, even if he wanted to, because you were nowhere to be found. Angie. At first, I didn't really like Angie because I thought it was strange that the dark-skinned character was the one that they were trying to portray as being ratchet, and then we have Quinn, who's light-skinned, and she's like the put together one. So in the beginning, I couldn't get past that, but then it grew on me and I was like, okay, maybe it, you know, it just happened to be like that. I actually liked Angie's character. I think she was fun. I think she's real. I think she definitely can be very relatable, especially to a lot of girls that grew up in urban areas. She knew what she wanted. She was unapologetic about it. I really appreciate that about her, because I feel like sometimes women can be apologetic about things that they shouldn't be. Like, she knew what she wanted to be in life. She knew what her goals were. She knew she wanted to do certain things before she had kids, before she got married, and she made that very known, and I respect her for that. Now, we gotta talk about the person that I relate to the most. I'm gonna have to say Quinn, because Quinn is an overachiever. That's me. She's had panic attacks, anxiety through the roof. I definitely see a lot of myself in her. Now, let's talk about Ian. I think Ian is a little bit more toxic than Camille. Camille's toxicity is more so about like she doesn't know better, so she's just making stupid mistakes. Ian knows what he's doing and he's just playing games. I don't like how he was seeing the other girl and then Camille was just calling him for like 2 months and texting him and he just couldn't say, I got a girlfriend now. Like, what was so hard about saying, Camille, I have a girlfriend now? Now, my favorite episode, I would have to say Camille's baby shower. That episode had me in my feelings. That episode just showed when you have a community, when you have people that show up for you, it really makes a difference. I just felt so happy for Camille. Like, I felt like I was at the baby shower. I'm so sad that the show is over. I'm really hoping that they come out with a movie. I want more.